Conservative attorney George Conway told MSNBC's Morning Joe that new reporting shows Kevin McCarthy and Mitch McConnell privately discussed pushing Trump to resign over the insurrection, but they quickly changed their minds over concerns that breaking with the GOP president could endanger their leadership roles. Take a look at the MSNBC discussion.
Amazing to see it all in black and white, this reporting from the New York Times reporters of what Kevin McCarthy and Mitch McConnell were saying in real time, but not surprising, I'm sure, to you based on what you know about these people.
That's absolutely right. That's exactly the way to put it. It is just a display of cowardice and corruption that was unimaginable a few years ago, and I think is unparalleled in American history. And I say corruption because these are men who took oaths of office to defend the Constitution of the United States. And they knew this man was deranged. They knew this man tried to overthrow the Constitution. And yet, and they knew that this was the impeachable offense to end all impeachable offenses. And yet they did nothing. In the end of the day, they didn't. Mitch McConnell refused to hold a trial before the end of Trump's term, and at the end of the day, Kevin McCarthy ended up sucking up to Trump. And we don't ask. This is the bare constitutional minimum for members of Congress who have the privilege of representing us in government. The bare minimum has to be standing up to a man who's trying to end constitutional democracy. We don't ask our elected officials to arm themselves with Kalashnikovs and defend a warren of tunnels in a dystopian steel plant that's surrounded and bombed. We ask for them just to do, vote to impeach a man who tried to overturn the Constitution. Vote to remove him from office. Vote to bar him from ever holding office again. And they can completely fail to live up to their obligations.
According to the new book, This Will Not Pass: Trump, Biden, and the Battle for America's Future, McCarthy and McConnell initially told colleagues in the days after the riot that they believed Trump bore responsibility for the attack, the Times reports. McCarthy reportedly told a group of Republican leaders, "I've had it with this guy." In a phone call with other top Republicans on January 8th, McCarthy reportedly called Trump's behavior on the 6th atrocious and totally wrong, before inquiring about the 25th Amendment, which grants the vice president and members of the cabinet the power to remove a president from office. And in another call 2 days later, McConnell reportedly told GOP leaders he would advise the president to resign. A spokesperson for McCarthy says the minority leaders said no such thing. McCarthy has since remained one of Trump's staunchest supporters, and in the Senate, McConnell reportedly told advisors shortly after the riot that the Democrats are going to take care of the son of a bitch for us, alluding to Trump and the imminent impeachment vote in the House. "If this isn't impeachable, I don't know what is," McConnell had said at one point, per This Will Not Pass. But when it came time to vote in the Senate, McConnell moved to acquit the former president, albeit not without giving a floor speech condemning him. Now, though McConnell's become one of Trump's least favorite lawmakers, he still plans to stand behind the ex-president should he secure the nomination in 2024. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to visit us at rawstory.com. And if you'd like to see more of the Raw Report, please like and subscribe, and join others who like their news raw too.